Hi, I'm Grant Abbott. I'm from Smsf Strategies, and today we're talking about transition to retirement income streams. They're really income streams, or like pensions, that apply to only a very small part of the population. It's from that time that you turn age 55 for most people until age 60, when you really start to retire. You can meet a retirement condition of release under the superannuation laws. So they really go for about 4 or 5 years, but they have a huge amount of benefits. You see, one of the big issues about self-managed super funds or superannuation laws altogether is the ability to access our benefits. The transitional retirement income stream is the government's answer, allowing us and really starting to make sense of the whole retirement issue that allows us to start to take our benefits out of a super by way of a limited income stream while we're still working, while we're transitioning to retirement. It really says it all. It is a transitional retirement income stream. So what is it? Well, effectively, once we turn age 55, if we're born before 1960, we can start to access our benefits in super by way of an income stream. We must take at least 4% out each year of our account balance, the amount that's setting up for these transitional retirement income streams. We can't take any more than 10% out in any one year. So it's between 4% and 10%. The benefit of when it comes out is the worst case scenario, it's going to be assessable income to you, but with a 15% tax offset. Better still, if you've got a good accountant, Smsf strategist, or a financial planner who really knows their stuff in this self-managed super fund arena, you're going to find that once you get this transitional retirement income stream, it'll come out tax-free. Not only assessable with 15% tax offset, but it'll actually be tax-free. Now that's a lot better than taking salary and wages. It allows you to wind down your working life, or more importantly, continue working life, but get a tax-advantaged income, while at the same time being able to make at least $50,000 of tax-deductible or pre-taxable contributions into our superannuation by way of salary sacrifice. So effectively, that is what a transitional retirement income stream is. So how do we set up? Well, effectively, once we turn 55, the first thing we do is we make sure that our accountant or our Smsf strategist or our financial planner sets one up for us. It's just a simple set of paperwork, but it's also transitioning our assets inside our family's superannuation fund or self-managed super fund over to our pension side. The beauty about this is when we've got assets sitting on the accumulation side where they're taxed at 15% on the income, once we move them over to our transitional retirement pension side, our income side, they become tax-free. So not only is there benefits when we take the money out, but also means that if we've got underlying capital gains or income sitting inside the fund for those assets, once they move on the pension side, they're tax-free. So there's a double advantage of setting up one of these transition to retirement income streams. Absolutely mandatory as soon as someone turns aged 55. What are the benefits of transition to retirement income stream? Obviously, it allows us to ensure that our income meets our needs, our budgetary income needs, really tax effectively while we're moving from that pre-retirement state into our retirement state. Allows us to do part-time work if we want, but still supplement it by taking monies outside of our superannuation fund. Secondly, for those who still want to work full-time, it gives us a great tax play. As I said before, a good advisor will ensure when that money comes out of the fund, that budgetary income comes out tax-free. So you're virtually getting gross and net being the same amount. Any surplus can be transferred back into our superannuation fund, salary sacrifice. But be mindful of the limits of currently $50,000 per annum of tax deductions or salary sacrifice contributions. Some of the downsides of it, of course, is that we can't take out any more than 10% of our transitional retirement account balance in any one year. Of course, there is a good strategy that many advisors or a good, strong Smsf strategist knows, the ability to keep on contributing, making these salary sacrifice contributions into a fund, rolling back our current account balance in the pension, aggregating them, and then setting up a brand new pension. In those instances, we can access more than our 10% of our account balance. We can really access 20, 30%. That's again a very specialised strategy. You must go to your Smsf Strategies advisor for that one. The final one is just ensure that your documentation, your trust deed allows it. More importantly, and this is one that I find is quite often missing, is that when you set up one of these income streams at age 60, and for 60, all you need to do in order to become fully retired, even though you may be working full-time, so to become retired even though you're working full-time, is simply give up one form of gainful employment. At that time you have full access to all your superannuation benefits. You might be working full-time as a doctor, or you might have a practice as an accountant. If you went out and worked some on a consulting basis for a short period of time, as soon as you stop once over age 60, you're retired, even though you're working full-time. At that point in time, it's crucial because we need to convert our transitional retirement income stream into a full, what we call account-based pension, where we don't have that 10% limitation. But not all transitional retirement income streams are the same. It's absolutely crucial to get your trust deed right first. You see, the SMSF Strategies Trust Deed allows you not only to create one of these, not only to set it up as an account-based pension, but to actually allow it to roll back, suck in extra assets, switch assets between both the accumulation, the taxable side, and the pension side of the fund. It's really crucial to get that documentation. So not only does the trust deed allow that, but we've also got special transitional retirement income stream documentation, and also what we call our rollback documentation, to allow you to take that more than 10% each and every year. You can get that documentation straight off us. Just go to our website, www.smsfstrategies.com, to pick up that particular documentation or order it for your specific needs. Or for advisors out there, we have what we call our SMSF Strategies Pension Kit, which provides a one-stop document merge tool, allowing you to do an abundance of these rollbacks, establishment of transitional retirement income streams, and a whole range of other pension documentation, all for a very low price. If you'd like to know more about that, simply call us on 0400 090 901 or email us at admin@smsfstrategies.com. Important thing though is transitional retirement income streams have changed the landscape for all superannuants. Allows us to move into those retirement years, those golden fruitful years of our life, in a soft and easy way, but more importantly a very extremely tax effective way. Transitional retirement income streams, if you haven't got one at age 55, you're crazy. Make sure if you're below age 55, you've got 2 or 3 years to coming up to age 55 in order to set one of these up. Make sure that you're building as much as you can into that income stream, into that account balance, to make sure at age 55 you're ready to go. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott from SMSF Strategy signing off. We've been talking about transitional retirement income streams.